success hacks. So we're just going to jump right in. One, controlled time. That is our first hack, controlled time. How do you control time? Well, literally, you just make sure that you're not wasting the time you're already given. We all have 24 hours in a day. We all have choices on what to do every single minute of that day. The more you can align in a flow that is systematic, that is set to reach certain goals, the more you'll find success. There's so many people, the 99 percenters, you can call them, the 99% mentality, we all have it, is when we do not control our time and we randomly just do stuff that feels good in the moment. The more times we feel good in the moment and really not concentrate on the why behind we're doing it, is when we lose focus, is when we are not really reaching our full potential. So, to become the 1% of that, you have to take the time to align your life around your goals. And with that, it is really assessing what you're doing with your time. That is the number one success hack. Number two. Number two is the all in mentality. The all in, gonna do it. Nothing's gonna stop me. There is nothing I'm gonna sacrifice to get this goal, right? I am going to sacrifice, I am willing to sacrifice everything to be all in. What is that? Do you sacrifice family time? Probably. Do you have to sacrifice going out and doing a fun in the moment stuff? Probably. Do you have to sacrifice taking a day off instead of working some long nights if things are not on schedule or meeting the deadlines that you want it to be met? Most definitely. So the all in mentality is when you are so focused on your bigger goal, when your dream is so big, you're going to figure out how to do it, even if it does mean taking in more time to focus on it, costing more money, costing the time that it takes to gain more resources to learn about it. The all in mentality means that you are willing to do whatever it takes to go all in on getting the next thing you are aligning your life to get. That could be a goal, right? That could be a new habit, a new way of thinking. The all in mentality will keep doing it over and over and over again. That brings us to number three, risk averse. Risk averse. To be successful, you have to be willing to take risk. You cannot live a successful life with no risk. Think of all the risk you're taking right now. You're taking the time to watch this video instead of doing something else. Balance your booking account, mowing the lawn, talking to a loved one, so that is a risk. But everything in life is a risk. Every single thing, from the coffee you buy every morning to the deposit you made on your brand new house to the child you just have, everything in life is a risk. It is when you release yourself and say, this is a risk, I'm uncomfortable with this decision. It's when you release yourself and just take the risk, can you really live your ultimate life to really, truly become successful. So learn to take more risk, learn to learn from those risks, because you'll have what number 4 says. You'll have times where you'll just lose. So just because you're taking in risk doesn't mean you won't lose. Everybody loses. We lose a loved one. We lose a career. We lose focus because life just gets so stressful sometimes. Everybody loses. It's when you stay down. That's when you're not risk averse. Where you gave up, that's where you're not risk averse. You have to be willing to keep doing it no matter what. Remember, all in mentality. Number two, right? Number four, willing to lose. Number four, willing to lose. What are you going to put yourself through over and over and over and over and over again, despite how you feel, despite how other people treat you? Are you willing to lose? And if you're not willing to lose, you're sure not risk averse. You're sure not in an all in mentality. You have to be willing to lose and learning from that loss. And that is how you are going to break the failures of the past and use them to educate you, to bring you to the success every minute in the now and into your future. Remember, every minute that you're living right now is building up to build your ultimate future. Every minute you're living right now is going to be a moment you look back on. Are you doing everything on this list right now? Be truthful. Are you doing everything on this list? Controlling your time, giving it an all in mentality, being risk averse, and being willing to lose. Once you master those are going to be the most success hacks that you can possibly do in a short amount of time. Once you master those, you can take on anything. You could take on your big dreams. You could stay focused for the long term. So go ahead and use these 4 success hacks to live the ultimate life you deserve. Take care. My name is Amena K. Thornton, and this was 4 Success